Hello. Hello, hello. Let me just do a tweet. The usual. God damn, it's a big tweet I've made. Okay. Should be good. Should be the keyword. Surely. Okay. Hello. Day 6039. God damn. Not long now until I get to use these. Well, probably not straight away, but most of them. Finally. Hello. How are we doing today? I heard today was pretty big on the news front. I've been busy in the world. I've gotten a lot of wood lately, like a lot of oak, but I mean, also we're not done yet. Hang on. Not done yet. Yeah. I've been busy. We are not going to run out of spruce for the foreseeable future, hopefully. But we use it a lot, so. What's up, Seda? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope all of you are doing well, as a matter of fact. Let me sleep, actually. Might as well, right? So yeah, we've, like, destroyed an entire spruce forest, and I want to show you guys what it looks like now, because it's completely gone. And it's kind of surreal to look at. I think it's the first biome. What's up, Maple? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. It's the first biome I've properly, like, completely destroyed. So if we go this way, obviously we've got the spruce forest over here. Now they're, like, destroyed as well. All the big trees. But it's this island that is, gone. So, you know, you can never have too much spruce wood, so I decided to destroy this biome completely. End update. I highly doubt the next few drops are the end updates. Although, could you argue that it's leading up to it? I don't know. Perchance. I need to put these emeralds away. Why do I have these emeralds on me? Yeah, we'll put them away. Why not? But yeah, we're going to collect some cobbled deepslate because it's another material I need a lot of. We're basically just stacking, like, whilst we have the time now, because obviously we're waiting for the dragon fight after the copper drop. So, or after Minecraft Live, rather. And so we've got, like, a lot of downtime right now, so we might as well spend this time just collecting resources, because, like, why not? But yeah, that island, it's two birds with one stone, right? Because I wanted spruce, but I also want to build something on that island. So it's gonna help a lot now that there's no trees at all. Please do it for copper. The dragon fight? I mean, we could do. What do you want to build there, by the way? That island is going to have the prison. I could fight the dragon with copper if I'm using enchants as well. I'm not going to go in with bald copper armor because I would get rinsed. I might have to trim the armor as well. But I mean, I'm in no short supply of enchanting books, so trim it with Neverite. We could do that. We could do silence. Like this is all silence Neverite. We'll think about it because I'm not. The last hit I do on the dragon won't be with the sword. It'll be with something else. So. But yeah, I'm very glad that the drop is now in pre-release stage. I mean, it was obvious, right? There was like no way they'd go another week without pre-releases. Like it would just be so silly and like sluggish. Yeah, that railway system was very annoying to build at the time. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, so this is where I used to have a lot of deep slate, right? Obviously, it's all gone now, but um, I used a beacon to destroy that. So we're gonna go a little bit further inwards. Let's say about here. Let's say here. It won't be a fish, no. Unfortunately, the item I use won't be a fish. Silk touch, yeah, I know. We're just going to mine out the area first so I can place down the beacon. But we're going to grab our pickaxe. We need to get some torches as well. Do we have? I swear we had our torches. I'll probably have to get some when we go back up. But right now we've got to do the very... This is so annoying. I hate doing this. Let's build up by 2 so we have enough room. But yeah, this doesn't matter. Like, I don't really care that this is regular deep slate. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, we just need a ton of, like, even without the projects that we're going to need cobbled deep slate for, we have, like, none of it left. Like, we're dry. So. Okay, this is about to be the most annoying experience ever, but bear with me. Let me... What's up, Sophie? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, it wasn't just the pre-releases that were talked about. That weren't talked about today, or done today. I'd argue actually something bigger came out in the news cycle, right? And it's kind of the biggest indicator I've seen personally of a combat update, which is very, very... This is going to be very annoying to do. I'm hopefully on the same block, otherwise this would be very awkward. So it's water. Oh, it's just a little waterfall. Okay. Now, this could be like a wild card prediction. The combat update is never coming. No, what's never coming, Sophie, is Kubrick fire. You had your chance. Beacon just could be moved. Yeah, that's true. You're on chords. It's fine. I'll replace the beacon. It's not a big issue. It's not a big issue, trust me. Like, come on, let's be serious. It doesn't matter. What does matter is how annoying it is to... I was hoping for like a straight line upwards, but I guess not. Never that easy. Always when I dig up in like regular caves, it's just a straight line. But whenever I need to dig up for like a beacon or something, it's 5,000 caves I gotta dig through. It's very fun. I also have like the bigger issues, like I've got no blocks, so let's just get like only a few. How long of a stream are we thinking today? Probably not as long as recent streams have been. We'll see. Like, I'm definitely probably not going to stream tomorrow though, because I need like a day away at least. But yeah, there's a lot of news today though, so I kind of had to go online because it could mean so many things. That's the thing that's kind of unsettling to me. But there's also like a blessing, right? Apparently, I was talking to Wither about this. Apparently, it's leaning into the mob's attack delay. Because as soon as a mob swings, it hits you, right? There's nothing like, nothing can stop it. Now, the thing that I like about this theory that, well, it could be like realistic actually, that Wither says is right after the test snapshots of the combat update got canned, canned to our understanding, Jeb said that the PvP aspect of it was sorted, but the PvE, player versus environment, wasn't. Which is true. And that was their next priority, was the PvE, like mobs and stuff like that. So now I think this is set up. They weren't going to add the blanket attack cooldown instantly, I don't think. Them just showing, what is it, like it's visual, right? Just a visual change is fine, but there's an issue with this as well. If we're to believe that this is set up, the combat update has to take a long time. Now, granted, Mojang have spent a long time on it, but if this was the winter drop, we would have had this attack cooldown thing months ago. What does this mean? It means that the next drop isn't combat related, and it probably is update aquatic. Is my guess. But what I think is the case is Mojang confirmed, which just kind of already makes sense, we already kind of knew this, but it's nice for them to confirm this. In Java's eyes, the copper drop is 1.21.9. I highly, highly, highly doubt Mojang are going to do 1.21.10. It's just, I just don't see it, right? What I think is going to happen, Java isn't real, yeah, pretty much, but on hypothetical that it is real, what I think is going to happen, and I was actually thinking about this before the preview came out, like today, I think they're announcing 1.22. Wait, fuck. Shit. We're going to have to... Yeah, we're going to have to place this beacon up a little bit higher. I think they're going to announce 1.22 at Minecraft Live. I think that's the developer secrets. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I just have this sneaking suspicion. Side note, why does it take so long to mine a beacon? Very sad face. Emojicon. But I just see it. I think the stars are aligning. Is that the expression? I don't know. And I think they'll announce they'll announce the copper drop release date, which we already know pretty much. We can already kind of guess it. They'll probably, well, they will announce the winter drop, but they'll also be like, by the way, next year a new update is coming and it's combat, and that's all they'll say. Because if they didn't, like, no matter what 1.20, what 1.22 is, if they announced that on Minecraft Live, what's up, Crafty? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. They wouldn't say anything major. They would probably just tell us it's combat related, end related, fisting related. Like they wouldn't give us like, oh, here's like a teaser of what it looks like. They would just say the theme, right? Because you have to think about it this way: this update 1.22, in a complete hypothetical situation, if it is coming, like as an announcement, releases like in the spring. So they're just starting it now. Right? They're just starting the spring drop now. The winter drop has a prototype, and what I mean by that is there's something for them to show us. The spring drop doesn't. There's nothing for them to show, is my guess. But I don't. It just seems suspicious to me. Like, I don't see them doing the angle of an aquatic update and combat update together, because that'd just be 1.9, but replace the end with the ocean or whatever it is, right? Eat a diamond? I wish I could. I don't know. I'm really curious. Now, if this isn't to do with mobs, like the mob aspect of the attack delay, and let's say it's to do with the player, like the swing delay that Bedrock doesn't have right now, my question is, why? Because I don't, like, Java players will have to correct me on this. As far as I know, to the very least, the attack cooldown on combat snapshots is very diminished. They didn't get rid of it, but it's been, like, less annoying, right? Because that's what it was, right? With 1.9. So, are they just adding 1.9 to Bedrock now? And not doing the combat test snapshots? Like, are they just doing parity? Or are they doing the attack cooldown, but it's the test snapshots version? I don't know, because you, the player, can, like, set your own value to what the attack cooldown is. It's not like a blanket, it is this per second. It's do what you want. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm a little bit sus. Bomb attack delay would go so hard, it would. I don't know, I'm just very curious. And then this opens up a whole other possibility of, like, new weapons. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want this. But what if it's for a new weapon instead? Like, that's it. It's just for a new weapon. There's so many possibilities here, and I really just want answers. Need to make another layer. I really just want answers. I don't think we should get 1.9 combat because it would mean they have to update combat a second time later. I agree. About a new weapon, the mace should have been 3D. The mace is just awful. It's just so, like, on paper, it's the coolest weapon, other than the trident. But on Bedrock, it's, like, terrible. How many Bedrock players have you seen use the mace? Present day. If your answer is more than one, it's probably the only Bedrock mace fan that's using it. Did you use the mace much? I don't. I have it somewhere. I can't even tell you where it is. Oh, I know where it is. It's in the blacksmith. Never mind. Like, it's on display, right? It's a display item. It's a trophy item, you know? Like, yes, you can put netherite tools as trophy items as well, but at least they have a use. The issue with the mace, again, is an issue of combat where you can't dual wield wind burst or the wind charge, sorry. That's the issue. I mean, you can combo it on Bedrock, but it's so, like, redundant on Bedrock. Like, it's just so hard to pull off. On Break Bedrock, I have actually in the Nether. Yeah. I don't have Bedrock broken in the overworld. I'd love to, but... But it's just like, it's just harder to combo. And that means that it's just more annoying to use. Basically. But yeah, like on paper, the mace is awesome. It genuinely is awesome. Like it sounds really cool. The entire premise of it sounds really cool. Like really sick. But in reality, this is why, like, where's the speaker at? Okay, so we're going that way. Good. This is why I've said for the longest time 1.21 should have had the combat update. Or at least parity. Because the entire update fizzled out. In my opinion, it completely fell flat because it was just a completely different experience. Right? It's just... I don't know. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw away this deep slate. Actually, no, wait. Let's just put it in a chest. We're never going to use regular deep slate, but... I didn't even realise I had that much, to be honest with you. We're going to collect some chests and some torches. I really hope they revamp combat as well. I mean, even if they didn't, I wouldn't be too upset, right? Because I still do like 1.9. But... You got 5k channel points? Nice. Where did I put the torches? I know where I put the chests. Yeah, like we're getting so much wood now that I've had to expand this area, so it's now got these. Yeah, I'm gonna need all of those torches. I'm gonna need about half those chests. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of like... And I really hope that it's not leaked. The special... I don't really care if the winter drop is leaked, because like Mojang have literally told us at this point. Like... They've kind of already ruined it, personally. What's up, Lit? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. But it's the, like... announcements, like the special, like, not promises, secrets. Ow. that I don't want to hear, right? But I can't understand why Mojang are like, whether they like it or not, they are indirectly telling us what the next drop is. Or reaffirming what it is. And I just don't get why. I don't get the purpose. Okay, give me that. And then we'll go to, where's our tunnel? But I mean, like, some people are saying, like, oh, what if it's to, like, not throw away, throw off, like, leakers and be like, yeah, it definitely is the update aquatic, and then, like, it's just, in reality, the end update. I don't think that's the case, personally. I really don't. That sounds awesome, but I really struggle to believe that is the case. Wait, we don't even have haste. Was that a gold ingot? Let me open up these chests as well so we can actually reach into them. That'd be awesome sauce. Oh wait, we don't have haste because we're not close enough. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to suffer for a little bit then. That's fine. It means we can go further out, which is good. But I don't know, like... Please just stop leaking things, it's so lame. Like, wait, we're getting regular stuff, aren't we? Yeah. Like, I get... You know, like, I love knowing things before they get released, but, like, certain events, like Nintendo Directs, or Minecraft Lives, or, you know, whatever, don't be that guy that no one likes. I know I can insta-mine, yeah. I'm just not really thinking about it. I don't really care all that much. Everything leaks, yeah, and that's the sad reality, I guess. This next drop, I mean, is gonna leak. 100%. I have no doubt that very soon, someone with actual, like, insider knowledge, not like I don't think they're devs, right? What are you doing? We are collecting cobbled deep slate crafty. We've collected a lot of wood recently. So with like the downtime we have right now, we're just gonna get some resources. And if we get any like diamonds, then I'll mine them. I'm not really interested in redstone. I no longer need redstone anymore. So like ore-wise, lapis or diamonds, right? And I'm gonna do a lot of this mining off stream as well. Like I want I want a lot of chests full of deep slate. Because then when we go back to building stuff, we can like, you know, no issues, right? Whereas if I got like 4 stacks of copper deep slate, or like, let's say like 9, that would not sustain for a long time. Let's mine those ores as well, because we might as well. I think any diamonds we get from this will be used for the copper armor trims. How many diamonds is that? 7, 14, 20, 28? It's not much. And we have 16 already. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, leaking is such a more, I think, acceptable thing now. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm an impatient motherfucker. Like, I want things now. But behind that, I understand why things have to be a certain way. What do you think about the pre-release one? I think it's really good. I think it's really good that we're now in that kind of era. Now that, obviously, I don't know if like, not everyone may know this, but pre-releases now can happen on any day. They're not specifically scheduled for Tuesdays or sometimes Wednesdays, but mostly Tuesdays now, right? They can happen any day and more than once. So, yeah. I think we'll see like 3 pre-releases. 4 at most. And obviously it's the same with the release candidates as well. The same thing applies, like they'll release whenever. But I'm just excited to get this copper era over and done with, because it feels like it's been so long that we've almost been stuck in this drop cycle. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way. It's a good drop, don't get me wrong, right? The shelves are incredible. But it feels like, to me at least, I didn't mean to do that. To me at least, we've been in this cycle for so long. Like, it feels much longer. Right, and I don't think that's what drops are meant to be, right? So I'm really looking forward to when it releases and we can finally move forward. We'll make sure that the winter drop will be leaked because it's a Minecraft Live event. And almost every single Minecraft Live event drop has been leaked. Pale Garden, the entire thing was leaked, but also teased by Mojang. Chase of Skies, you had there will be a flying mount that you can ride yourself in the summer drop, which was the Happy Ghast. Yes, they got things wrong, but the main premise of the summer drop is correct, right? We got a flying mob that we could ride ourselves. I'm not saying that I will trust with 100% certainty the leak that they give out for the winter drop. And this is like hardcore, like stone cold proof. Spicewood leak, I honestly... So here's my thing about Spicewood. I think it's been delayed. I think it's definitely been delayed. Now, to what extent, I don't really know, right? I don't think we're seeing it this year. Because, well, we've got, like, 3 months left? If that. Wait, did Taste of Skies actually leak? Not vibrant visuals, to my knowledge. But there was a leak that leaked a flying mount. What they got wrong, though... they said that like you could feed it snowballs, which you can feed ghasts snowballs, right? But what they got wrong though was that it was a flying mount only in snow biomes, which, you know, obviously not true. And that it could drop players, like let them go, kind of thing. I believe the leaker who done this because of the summer drop. Not summer drop. The spring drop, right? That came before it. And how that people were like, well, where's the snow biome stuff? Every single biome has been updated beforehand, but why have the snow biomes not seen anything? So I think the leaker took advantage of that to try and validate his leak to be like, don't worry, guys. Like the snow biomes are getting updated. As we know, they're not, right? So whilst everyone knew that was a flying mob, I don't think I did. Maybe I did. No, I think I did actually. No one knew it was a happy ghast or rideable ghast. Like that was just no. But I mean, recent Minecraft leaks have been terrible. Like they've been so bad, so badly made. One example that comes to mind is the end vaults. Wasn't the vulture able to pick up players, or was that items? I can't remember. It may have been. So like with that in mind, that a lot of recent leaks have been, goddamn, have been terribly made. I don't really know if I trust the leaks if they come out. Like I'm gonna be hyper cautious. But we'll see. I miss Roger Badgerman. Yeah, Roger Badgerman actually knew what he was doing. God's unit, or whatever the fuck his name is, doesn't know how to leak. Like, at all. Like, yes, he has inside information, but he's terrible at generating hype. Say this, Michael? Oh god, what do you want me to say? Okay, at least we're in the beacon range. Of course we are, right? It's pretty close by. You must cite the entirety of Eggman's... I don't even know what that is. I have no idea what that is. I sent it to you? Okay, let me get this part done. This one strip, and then we'll read through it, I guess. Is that what you spend your points on? Really? That was the thing yesterday. They were like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to spend it on something useful." I'm curious about what or where the John guy got the leaks. I mean, it was definitely like an insider, right? I doubt he was Jeb or John Mojang, but okay. Let me pause the stream because we have to read the copy pasta of Dr. Eggman. I don't know who this is. I've never heard this before. Okay. Are we ready? How long is this breach? It's like a paragraph. Okay. Let me not stick drift. Yes, I'm stalling this because I'm kind of scared. Okay. Dr. Eggman's announcement. I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. He took his hedgehog fucking quilly dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife. And he said his dick was this big. And I said, that's disgusting. So I'm making a call out post on my twitter.com, Shadow the Hedgehog. You got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut, except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. Pick of a... I don't know how to pronounce that. That's right, baby. All points, no quills, no pillows. I don't know what that means. Look at it. Look at that. It looks like two balls and a bong. He fucked my wife, so guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth. That's right. This is what you get. My super laser piss. Except I'm not gonna piss on the earth. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna go higher. I'm pissing on the moon. Why? How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot. You have 23 hours before the piss. DROPLETS hits the fucking earth. Now get out of my fucking sight before I piss on you two. Now, I don't really know what that was. Please don't make me ever do that again. I want to start, like, charging bits for the Say This, Michael redeem. I just saw a picture from a Smoky Stack that they actually nerfed the VV. I wouldn't say it's a nerf. I'd say it's probably better. They changed the desert, right? So it's less from like Breaking Bad and more like an actual desert. I think they were always going to do this, personally, because it looked a bit too much. Wait, what do I have iron? Let me get rid of that. Anyways, that was amazing. For who exactly? Because for me, that was traumatic. For me, that was deeply depressing, distressing. And actually, yeah, I guess depressing. So I don't know who the target audience for that is, but I, myself, would not be a part of it. I think I was a much better person when I didn't know what that was. Come to think of it. Like, I was a much better person about 3 minutes ago than I am now. And I think it's because of that, to be honest with you. Okay, so that's almost a chest of cobbled deep slate. Not really, never mind. Let me just put all this stuff away. There we go. Yeah, instead of like 5,000 points, I'm going to charge 5,000 bits for me to say something. $50, yeah. I think it's worth it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'd only like change the channel point reward if it got like overused, which it hasn't been overused, so. Like, you got the least like interesting person to read that out, by the way. Like, I'm British, I'm monotone, I'm melancholic, I've got like a bluntness to my voice. 1K for nothing seems like a scam. It is a scam. That's the that's kind of the point. I wanted to make like a channel point reward called like hydrate, where everyone has to stop and drink water. I've been saving it up the whole time for that. It kind of scares me, I'm not gonna lie. Speak American? No. It's not a language. Spooky cave noise. And we've mined out a lot already. Which I mean was kind of the point, right? But still. I want to get at least like 2 chests full this stream. And then I can mine a lot as well off stream. And that will like add up to like 4 chests full. It could be like 60 streams, right, since affiliate? I don't know. I hope there's a way you can check. I want to at least have like 100 streams this year. For someone that like is an affiliate and that doesn't have like that many followers, I think that'd be a pretty sick milestone. Okay, let me do this so it's a lot easier. Okay, now it's your turn. We're going to be out of the beacon range for a little bit. Let me actually light this up. I have 67 VODs in my folder. Okay, never mind. Never mind. 33 streams? That's not going to be possible. Let me get into the beacon range at least. Just so I know where we are. There we go. Yeah, I didn't stream much before affiliate. Like, I streamed a lot less, I think. And then leading up to like, oh my god, I can get affiliate, I streamed a little bit more. I didn't really realize how kind of easy it is to get affiliate. I don't know if you need to maintain that. Like, I don't know if they can take it away from you. Oh yeah, like they're not going to take away from me. Like at this point in time, if they do that. Also, technically, I'm getting them money. Technically, or however small it is, they are getting money from me. So there is that. Yeah, they're getting like probably more, I'd say, on average than what I'd get next month. Okay, how we doing? Pretty good. Still surreal to me to see 6,000 days. I don't know why. And so far, all I've done is like mine stuff. I mean, that's good, but to be fair, I rarely do go mining. Honestly, like it's pretty rare. Okay, that's the copper armor trim set. I want to get like a trim set of iron, chain, all the armor sets. So then that'll be it. And then after that, honestly, we don't need diamonds for like, we can have diamonds for ourselves at that point, which would be really nice. Getting the diamond beacon has really helped because that's a huge chunk of diamonds we now no longer need to put somewhere else. Yeah, I can't get over the mountain I mined. And what was that with? Like diamond tools, I think? Not entirely sure. But even that was painful. Like, that was a mess. That was the biggest mountain in the forest biome. Like, yeah, the mine mountain is pretty big too, but not like as like big and wide. Okay. More redstone. Awesome. 4 sword diamonds. I think I'm seeing things. But yeah, I can't remember the last time I've done like deep slate mining. Which just shows you how much I've like mined, like how much I had of it at one point. Like it lasted a long time. That's why I want to get like all the deep slate chests full of deep slate. That's my goal. Which is a lot. You missed some mycelium ore. Damn. I wonder what it would be in game. I wonder. Okay. So this patch is almost done, which is good, because this patch was entirely away from the beacon. So obviously a lot slower. You know what I'm not looking forward to though, with the Copper Age? Is the panorama. I think it's the weakest panorama the game has ever had. Genuinely. How much have you accidentally mined with Silk Touch? A lot, yeah. Because I just don't realise sometimes. I just don't get it. Like, we've had so many panoramas with, like, villages and stuff. It's like, okay, do we really need another one? Especially when they have, like, no... I mean, like, the only relation they have to being in the village is the Iron Golem interaction. But, like, why don't you just have, like, a man-made house, right? And they're like shuffling items in. That'd be so much like cooler, in my opinion, at least. I feel like Mojang are like afraid almost to have man-made builds in their panoramas. Oh yeah, I'd definitely like it if they mixed up a little bit and had man-made ones. Because I mean, what do they do now? They just find a seed, spawn in like whatever it is that's new. If it's a mob, do slash like tick speed 0, make it freeze, and you're done. I don't know, there's just no kind of like nothing there. And I really liked Chase the Sky, the one we have right now, too. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just complaining for the sake of complaining. But as someone that really likes the panoramas, the fact that like, the next one that we're gonna have for like a few, like it's gonna be longer from now to spring. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like having man-made builds as well because it like inspire people rather than just a random village. What about shelves? Yeah, they got like nothing. Like there's nothing there. Like why? Show like the I don't know where we are. Show the waxing interaction with lightning rods as well. You know? Remind people, because there's a lot of people that are about to forget that you'll be able to wax lightning rods. Like a lot of people. The 360 panoramas, or like console edition panoramas, were so good. I mean, I think personally, you should be allowed to choose what panorama you want. Because again, it's not that big of a deal to me because it's like, I don't know. How we doing? Not bad. You can with resource banks, yeah. I guess. I guess they don't want us to do that for some nefarious reason. I don't know. Well, I wouldn't say nefarious, but we can like mine a few more rows. I mean, that's like from here to the chests. That's just 2 chests full of deepslate, which doesn't sound like a lot, but actually is. So we've made a lot of progress. Methinks. Well, roughly 2 chests full. I really hope that they don't mix and match combat with some other aspects of the game. That's like one of my biggest concerns. Like, forget the features or the things they actually do in the combat update. If they combine it with like oceans. If a combat update leaked, would you openly talk about it? Yeah. I'd have to. I wouldn't have a choice. I would not be able to escape it. Because, like, yes, I get told about leaks every update cycle. But this time, like, could you imagine if, like, a combat update was leaks? I wouldn't be able to escape it. Even if I myself avoided leaks, like, I didn't look at them myself, I'd be told by a lot of people. So, which is fine. Like, I'm not asking people to like not ping me about the aquatic update leaks that may come out in like a week's time, but like, I don't know. But yeah, I've kind of like anticipated that moment. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, we just get a ton of new information and we're not left in the dark. See, the thing is, like, if they did Oceans in Combat or like Combat in the End or something like that again, I think one of them would be cancelled. One part of it would be cancelled. Even today with Modern Mojang, they'd cancel one part of it. It would be a 1.19 situation. I wonder if Mojang knows of Michael. That'd be pretty cool, but I very much doubt. I'm not as big as some people think I am. I'm really not. So I highly doubt I'm on Mojang's radar, although that'd be really awesome. Oh, feck. The Vegeta situation probably got you on their radar. Maybe. People said that there were like articles written about that tweet. Like the enhanced stuff and something like that. Which I don't know if that's true. But if it is true, that's kind of insane. Well, I know Waddles and Toycat covered it, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think Phoenix did, but I'd rather he didn't because reasons. It's how I got on the radar with Waddles. I used to like spam Waddles with "Please follow me back, King," praying emoji, right? And he just wouldn't notice me. And I think he just did one day. Looking back, what are your thoughts on the whole enhance thing? Um, it was funny, I guess. Um, did I this goddamn strict drift? Did I believe that there was something there? This is gonna really shock you guys. Deep down, no. No. I was coping a lot. But deep down I knew that this meant nothing. I still get people tweeting about it. To this day, I still get people tagging me in Mojang tweets. Being like, enhance. And stuff. Like, it's still a thing. It's kind of like puts into perspective, I think. Like every single time Mojang posts a picture on Twitter, it doesn't happen obviously on like other socials, but on Twitter of like a meme or like Minecraft or something, it's like enhance. I mean, it works. It got me the most amount of followers I've had in a short time. Maybe except from when I made this new account. But yeah. I think these tweets were my first impression of you. I'm so sorry. They were like the first impression for many people as well. It's in part what I'm known for. I see the word enhance in real life and think about that moment. But no, I mean, I really wanted to believe that the Firefly bush was teased in that image. But deep down, I was like, no, it's clearly not. But I was like, play into it. Fuck it, who cares? Just play into it. And I did. Pretty successfully. Literally anyone else would. But it's either enhance or dual wielding that people know me from. I'm guessing people tag you a ton for both things, yeah. Because the dual building thing is also like massive. Because it's gotten a lot bigger recently, I should say. I mean, that's what I think. And I don't really need to play in the whole dual wielding thing because it's a part of my brand, right? So it kind of smooths in to my persona, which is nice. Day one of asking Mojang on Twitch to add dual wielding. What will you do once it like gets added? I haven't really thought about that. You'll probably just get like a tweet. Honestly. And a stream on the day it gets added. I've thought about more of when it gets announced than when it gets added. Because it's two different things, right? Because when it gets announced, in whatever capacity, I've said this a few times, I'm not going to celebrate it until I physically see it in the game myself. Like, I'm not talking about watching a video or seeing someone else do it. I want to physically go into preview and put a torch on my offhand. And if I can do that, then I'll stop the posts. But if they were like, if say, at Minecraft Live, if they announced, if they're doing what I think they are, and they announce 1.22 is a combat update, and they say part of the combat update is combat parity, so that means Bedrock will get these things, I'll be very happy. But I will wait until the preview, which won't be long, it'll be like the week afterwards. And then it stops. And then I'll stop posting like daily posts things for like a week or so, and then get back to it with subtitles. But honestly, I probably won't do much. I highly doubt I will. Day one of thanking. Could you imagine? Day one of thanking. I might do that. That'd be funny. That'd be funny to do actually. I'll do that for like a week. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Welcome back, Zoe. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, after the offhand is added, subtitles is the most important priority issue to me. Imagine subtitles before dual wielding. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. It feels like we're going towards subtitles being added in the near future. How much copper deep slate do we have? Like I say, we're getting 2 chests full. And then we'll transfer these upstairs. The deep slate mining ASMR. It's a great idea actually. How long do you think is left of the stream? Good then once you transfer it, yeah, that's the plan. I'll put it in shulker boxes and then go upstairs, and obviously I'll put it in chests off stream, but I'm not going to do ASMR today simply because my voice really hurts. Well, not really hurts, but it hurts. Enough, I guess. Yeah, the sub bonus is crazy good. Don't strain yourself. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow. Well, I think it's going to be a definite no tomorrow. And then we'll see how it goes, but tomorrow I'm buying the rest of the hamster bits. So I want to kind of like focus on that and like kind of appreciate that, I guess. Got some lapis too, which is always nice. We used a lot of lapis in the decorations for the ghast towers. So, purely for decoration, right? But still. Do you guys have a date for the new hamster, or is it up in the air? Could be, Zoe. I don't want to make any promises. This weekend. This weekend / Monday. There's a few things I need to do first. I need to clean out the enclosure. It's still got the bedding in it. Now, say what you would about that, right? But I've not been able to bring myself to clean it, And especially today, of all days, with it being a month since it happened, I'm not going to touch it today, right? And I got to remake the enclosure, like put the stuff back in and stuff, you know, reorganize it. And then I can pick up the hamster, the hamster. What's up, Crafty? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. There's a lot of redstone here. Yeah, when that hamster does like come home, I'm not streaming because I want to be one with it at all times, and two, I want to try and make as little noise as possible for like the first 2 days maybe, and when I start talking, I'm talking to it, not on stream. I want to talk to the hamster so it gets used to my voice. But yeah, I would not. I'll keep you guys updated, but it's good that I've been streaming a lot recently so that I can have this like time away because I'm not missing this interaction with the next hamster for anything. Have I thrown my... Oh. Jesus Christ, okay. Your internet connection sucks, I'm sorry. Alright, let's start. We need to get more deepslate, but doesn't hurt in transferring at least some of it over. Yeah, we're gonna need to mine a little bit more, which is okay. Three more stacks. But yeah, I'm probably gonna mine a lot off stream as well. We'll see how it goes. But already, like, having 4 stacks of this is gonna... Not 4 stacks. 2 chests, rather, of this is gonna help so much. We're gonna get more, obviously. But 2 chests full, from going to 0 to 2 chests full is very nice. I need to repair my pickaxe as well, so it's actually good timing that we're doing this now. Okay, keep the ender chest there. Probably move the chests back as well. But now we're even further away from the railway. We might actually have to extend the railway. Maybe. Mine tough with another pickaxe. That's a good idea. I mean, I do have spare non-silk touch pickaxes, so that's kind of cool, I guess. We're gonna do something very risky, but how? Ow. Was there a random pit there? That's the tuff that I've been mining for like certain builds. I can't remember what builds, but with the builds I've needed tuff for. Okay, so literally, like, that. Nothing. Like, granted, we had, like, variants, but we didn't have the actual core block. Now we've got the most exciting part of the stream. Because this stream has been very exciting in general, right? Been one of my best, definitely. We've got an even more exciting part of the stream where we just throw this away. Is tuff renewable? I can't remember if it is or not. I don't think villagers sell it. No, I don't think villagers do. They should, but they don't. Okay. I think stonemasons, like, there needs to be like another stonemason or something. I don't know. There's so many stone types. So yeah, it's like, it's nothing, but I mean, we literally had nothing. So, we went from nothing to 2 double full chests, and then hopefully by next stream we'll at least have these 2 full. So, that'd be 4 of them, which would be very nice. So again, once we get back to building, we'll have actual resources. I guess we should probably keep these, and we'll put the deep slate in these. I think that'd be a good idea. I feel like builds either use like 1 to 2 stacks of blocks or like 15 stacks. Yeah, exactly. And I'd rather not have to go mining backs and forwards for like stuff, like the basic stuff like stone, wood, all that kind of jazz. I'd rather just have it all, and I can go crazy. Like, I'm gonna be set on deep slate, spruce wood, oak wood, probably birch wood as well. I might do some of the stones like diorite, andesite, and granite. Mostly andesite. But yeah. I think the next few streams will just be me mining, honestly. Which I think is fine. I'm going to try and obviously make it as entertaining as I can, but, you know, in this downtime we have between now and the dragon fight, which will probably be like first weekend of October, you know, we've got a lot of time. Should we raid someone? Honestly, I don't think we need to today. I think we're all kind of twitched out right now. And, you know, I'm so glad I have this, like, railway. So I don't fall off. Could you imagine? Yeah, I think we'll skip on the raid for today. So I'll leave you with just myself then. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I don't know how like it compares to mining wood, but yeah. Can I pay you to jump to test? Can you pay me? I don't know about paying me, Colton. Should we test before we go?